you will be familiarized with the language used with agree and disagree. I will support you with some phrases to use when you agree something or disagree. When you are okay with something, or don't want, or not okay with other something, and make suggestions. 2, we are going to practice writing semi-formal letter. As I told you before, semi-formal means that we use this style of writing when we write to a person we know, but he is not our friend or relatives, and we don't know very much. Okay, based on the prompts. I'm sorry. Okay, focus on communication function. Okay, read the phrases in the table and the prompts 1 to 6. These are the prompts that we will answer or give the opinion about it. Response answer to each prompt using some of the phrases giving. Use the phrases here on the left, which giving already, and your own idea. It's very important to use your own idea. Okay, don't forget to give reason. I need to give me the reason, okay, to justify your opinion, to tell me why you choose this opinion, or why you give me this opinion. The first one, okay, now we are going to use all of these phrases in the beginning of the sentence as usual. Making suggestions, we can use one thing should or could or ought to do, is, I would be a good idea to, etc. And we can use for agreeing, if we are okay with something, so we can say I think, or it's a great idea to, and complete your own idea about the question. And disagreeing, if you don't agree him about the phrase, or sorry, about the prompt here, there you can use, you have a point about, but, etc. And you can use any one of them. Any one of them is suitable to use it when you need. So, where you need. So the first one is, do you think spring is a good time? Spring is a season coming after winter and before summer. Organize a day trip to the waterfall. Waterfall is that water coming from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the valley. Okay? The first one is, sorry. Yes. Do you think spring? I think it's a great idea too. I think it's a great idea too. Okay, this is agreeing. This is agreeing. He asking about if he agree or disagree. So I use this one. I think it is a great idea to organize a day trip to the waterfalls in spring because, and here he said because. Why? To justify and tell me why he choose or why he agree with me. The weather is warm, but not too warm, not too hot, and the days are longer. That means that daytime, and in every day we have daytime and nighttime. Okay, the day is a little bit longer. Also, you will see lots of wildflowers. Flowers lived in the nature, which start bloom open, which start to bloom in spring. Okay. Okay. Second prompt, I was thinking about spending our next summer holiday on a small island. What do you think? What do you think? So here he is, if he is agree or disagree. So I will use I don't think it's a good idea. Here you can see this one. I don't think it's a good idea to spend your summer holiday on a small island, surrounded by water island, because there is not a lot to do in a small island and you may get bored. Third one, what kind of present should I buy for Evan's wedding? Evan's wedding, sorry, this is a name pronounced as Evan's. Evan's wedding, okay, he want to buy a present for Evan's wedding. So he need your suggestions about that. We can say, why not consider? So we use this one. Why not consider giving them some money instead of present? Most couples today appreciate it because, now he supports his answer with the reason, they can go and buy their thing they need or want. I am sure Ivan will appreciate it too. Number 4, I am not sure about which foreign language. Foreign language is not your mother tongue, not your language. Foreign language is another language that you use. As here in Saudi Arabia, we have Arabic language as a mother tongue, and foreign language like English. We use English, we study English as a foreign language. I should study. Any idea? So here he asked about the idea. He asked about the idea. Suggestion. The way I see it is that. Here, the way I see it is that you already know English very well. So, and should try to improve. May you can improve, but if you want to learn another language, I would recommend Spanish, because Spanish, so he now supports his idea. Spanish is spoken in many countries and it's a beautiful language. Number 5, we are considering banning. Banning, that means not allowed. That means not allowed, prohibited. Mobile phones in all area on the university campus. It's not allowed inside the university campus. So we can say, although I agree that students should never use them in class. Okay, he has agreed with that. I am afraid I don't agree. So we use I am afraid I don't agree with the banning mobile on the university campus, because now he supports his answer with the reason. Students need to be able to communicate, to call, to make a phone call with others also. Today, many students have smartphone which they can use to get information, to have some information they need for assignment or project, for their homework, for example. Now, number 6, last one. How can we persuade, convince the members of our club to recycle more, Now he asked about suggestions. In my opinion, the best idea would be to increase their awareness, the student awareness, knowledge and education of the benefits of recycling. Give them the benefit of recycling, like smaller landfills, less pollution, and fewer trees being cut down. Don't cut trees down also. There should be programs in schools so to teach students the importance of recycling. Then writing task. Read the rubric. This is the rubric. Okay, this is the rubric. And the letter with the notes. There's a letter and notes on the letter below. What must you include in your reply to Mr. Fisher? You will write a letter to reply to Mr. Fisher according what exists in his letter. Okay, you recently received a letter from Ian Fisher, the father of your English-speaking friend Ben. This is Ben. Fisher is father of my friend, my English speaking friend. Okay, this is my friend Ben, and that's his father. Read Mr. Fisher's letter and the note you have made. You did the note. Then write a letter to Ian Fisher using all your notes. Okay, this is the Ian Fisher letter. Let's read that letter together. Okay, my brother and I. This is Mr. Fisher said that my brother and I are opening up a restaurant. Going to open a restaurant. Okay, with international dishes. With what, guys? With international. There is a problem, technician problem. Okay, dishes with international dishes. That means dishes from all around the world. And we have decided to include couples. Couples means two of specialties from your country. Okay, which one would you recommend? So now he asked about which one he is recommend. They could be starters. Starters, that's food which eaten in the first of the meal, of the course. Okay, like appetizer, like for example salad or others. Main course, this is the main meal, and desserts or dessert, that sweet coming usually after the main course. And they shouldn't to be difficult to make. Okay, you should be easy. So he has here two suggestions. Okay, suggestions for two dishes. Apart from that, okay, we also want have a children area. This way parents can enjoy their meal without worrying, without bothering from the children about their children getting bored. Okay. Do you think an art or crafts is a good idea? Painting or crafts that's made by papers. The topic could be associated, linked with the different countries every week. What else do you suggest? He need another suggestion. Give the opinion about the children and their area, and say the other thing if you want to say. Okay. Finally, we want to decorate, make a decoration for the wall with some photos we took when we on holiday in your hometown. They visit, what's his name? Ian Fisher visits Saudi Arabia and has some photo, and he wants to use that photo. Okay, they are mixture that's mixed of sites of the building and sites all the tourist like, and landscape of the nature. Do you think they are typical in your country? Say and explain. Tell me if they are familiar and typical or not. Your opinion will be great to help us. Please write back soon. Yours sincerely, Ian Fisher. Now we will reply to Ian Fisher notes, say and explain, suggestions, and give opinion about the kids area, and say if you have something else. Okay, write your letter to Mr. Fisher from 120 words to 150 words. Go to workbook page 48. Go to your workbook page 48. When you write, this is the tip. When you write your letter based on prompts, remember to write an appropriate style. That means what? Semi-formal style. To include all information in the notes. Read the note and include all information in the note. And to write between 120 and 150 words to check your spelling and grammar. Okay, for greeting and signature ending that you can use, see appendix 1. Appendix 1 is very important. Okay. Okay, this is in page 48 in your workbook, a semi-formal email letter based on prompts. brainstorm idea. I want you brainstorm and write your sentences over here and try to put all of your ideas here. Okay, this is an example. How can you greeting for the first paragraph? How can I greet Mr. Fisher like this one? Dear Mr. Fisher, dear Mr. Fisher. Don't write Ian Fisher. Just write the last name, okay? Opening paragraph, why are we writing to Mr. Fisher, okay? To congratulate and suggest. We want to congratulate him and suggest. I'm writing to reply. I use here, look, I am using here what? The language used in semi-formal. I'm writing to reply your letter to congratulate you for opening your restaurant and to provide some suggestions. Okay, to congratulate and provide some suggestions. Okay, next in the second paragraph, okay, or in the main part, we can use or we can put 3 paragraphs. It's very important. 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph will talking about suggest two suggestions. That means which dish, what dish do you recommend? I said kabsa and ma'soub because they are very popular in Saudi Arabia. For the second paragraph in the main part, giving opinion and say about what? About the kids area, if you remember that. Do you think that's art or craft for children is a good idea? Why or why not? Of course, it's wonderful idea because they need to enjoy their time and express themselves. Okay. Can you suggest any other ways, if you have any other ways, okay, to keep children entertained in the restaurant? We can say, for example, Sony PlayStation or puzzle toys, etc. For the third paragraph and the last paragraph in the main part, we can say and explain. Do you think the photos he talked about in his letter of landscape and sites from your hometown are typical? Tell me why. Definitely yes, they are the most interesting places for tourists. Tourists like these places. For the last part, closing paragraph, please write something you wish, what you wish for him. I wish that you have a great successful restaurant, okay? And sign off with an appropriately formal set phrases. You can write your sincerely, you can write all the best, you can write other things. First and last name. In the signature, write first and last name. Okay, in page 48, you will find this paper. Okay, free paper you can write your paragraph on or your letter on. Please revise page 93, 94. Okay, in the end of the book you will find the forms, many phrases about the semi-formal letter. Okay, that's all for now. See you inshallah next class. Have a nice day. Goodbye.